All right, welcome everyone with Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Golden Boy, episode 6, the series finale. You have been wonderful, show.
You did good.
You did good indeed. You did good. You know, maybe
a bit horny at times.
Yeah, maybe have a problem with finishing, but you know, very very good, very enjoyable.
Yes, you
Quite
definitely were a gold experience. So
that's right. Yes.
I personally have no high expectations for this episode. I feel like at some point, however they were adapting this, they were just like, "Oh, let's end it here." No, let's just because there's no way the material was so short that it was just like, yeah, we can only do 6 episodes.
That's when you find out that this was an anime original. You know, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got this. All right, guys, studio executive, I got this crazy idea. Here's what we're gonna do."
Half of the funny is going to come from the voice acting and them jiggle physics.
Jizzle physics?
I almost said jizzle physics. Yeah. Yes, that's what I meant to say. But yes, good luck, Kentaro. You have a wild journey ahead of you.
Maybe you'll finally get laid.
Maybe.
No, not happening. If it didn't happen after the last episode, hey, this episode could start with him being like, I'm finally not a virgin, you know?
Or him basically crashing his bike, you know?
Right.
And he's completely unconscious, and she just
him
drives past.
Him walking down the highway, trying to hitchhike while having the shaky knees.
He needs to fix his bike. That's the whole focus of this episode.
Yeah.
But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Wait, we're getting in
for
male
work again.
character.
Oh.
Didn't you see where it said in the ad that we were looking for people with cars? Bike is not a car. Let me explain.
All right.
Wait, is he getting a job at a place where they're making manga?
There's a difference between a bicycle and a car. When I say car, I mean car.
Oh boy,
An
I think I've blown this one.
Have some tea, please.
Oh.
Don't mind the boss. We're really short-handed. Our working conditions are so harsh that almost nobody ever answers our ads.
Thanks so much for sharing. Would you be ready to start today?
Oh, of course I can.
Show Bicycle Boy around the place.
Oh my God. This place is a nightmare.
She's a cute and kind coworker. This is going to be great.
And these are the desks where the animators work.
I'm so pleased to meet you.
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping at their desks. Yep. That's horrible.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
Holy shit.
I guess the mornings in animation studios begin a little late.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's have an animation studio just little deep dive here.
But see, do you know why it's important that he needed a car? Is because they need someone to deliver the final cut. So what's going to happen is that he's going to forget what happened in the previous episode with his bike. That's easy stuff. He's going to need to deliver this thing on a time crunch. It's going to be like, all right, there's 10 minutes. You have to go across town and deliver this because that's when we're right on the clock, right up to the wire with the airing.
That doesn't make sense as like why they would need a car specifically for one person to come in and do this.
Because what? Don't you guys have phones?
Phones? Yeah, exactly.
Right. None of the other people have cars.
They can't afford phones.
Well,
just like they can't afford to pay the animators.
It's that they wouldn't let anyone else use their cars, right?
Well, that's the other thing. We don't know what environment outside this is. This could be a very urban area.
Sure, out in just
cars
the middle
are
of nowhere.
Very rare, you know.
Oh, sure, that too.
Oh, you're meaning it's more remote.
Right. So then it's the wait. You're gonna try and work here without an actual vehicle.
Right. It's the no. I'll just live here. Please, let me stay here.
No, that's the thing. Because animators in Japan make such a pittance, right? And they all live there. None of them have
animators
cars.
In general don't.
Well,
make
okay,
a lot.
that's fair. But none of them have vehicles because that's an unnecessary expense, and they don't use it anyway because they live at their office.
Oh my God! Animation is fun. Wow, so educational.
I'm a freeder, a free spirit who specializes in
It's a
temporary
hentai
jobs.
animation
Right
studio.
now,
Yes.
I'm working at an animation studio where I'm a production administrator in training.
Oh my
Production
God!
Administrator.
No.
The job of a production administrator is to organize and administrate the full length of the production process. I pick up a lot of stuff and take it where it needs to go.
Oh my god, no.
I've got the completed cells here.
Put them over there, please.
On a bike? That's...
Why are you jiggling those?
I'm getting rid of all the air bubbles that were mixed into the vinyl cell paint.
Oh my god.
You can deflate the bubbles. That makes the painted cell look even better than it...
Right, 'cause this is painted cells, not drawing.
You sure like learning, don't you? Being a PA is tough, but hang in there.
Yes, ma'am! I'll be well hung! I'd say her chest measurement is at least 33. No, make that 33 and a half inches. Think of nice tits and brains. She's really one hot mama. I get to do most of the odd jobs when I'm not running errands.
Oh
Get
my
to.
gosh.
So it's all very educational. The people that draw and make the drawings move are referred to as animators. When the pictures are photographed in sequence, the drawing appears to move. Animators are further subdivided into two groups. The key animators draw the most important poses. Then the in-between animators fill in the rest of the movie. The animation sheet. Are you supposed to draw stuff like that?
Yes,
There it is.
It is.
This company does a lot of adult animation.
Yes! Yes!
Just like security.
So you recognize them. Actually, I was using this book as a reference.
Oh!
Ooh, man, that's really great.
That's my job.
Yes!
I like breasts that are shaped like this.
Wait.
Hey, you're pretty good at drawing them.
You think so? I do a lot of doodling in my nose.
Yes, he does!
I prefer the ones where the nipples point up.
The upper curve looks best when it's rounded just like so.
You really know your boob.
Yes!
Amazing.
I'm sorry, sir.
Get on it right now!
I am the key boob animator!
Please, come right in.
What?
Hey,
A
boss.
bigwig.
Who are
Yeah.
they?
The sponsor and the original author.
Ah.
Have you met Mr. Angawa?
Pleased to meet you.
Of course!
That's Tatsuya Ngawa.
The ultra-popular best-selling author of Golden Girls is featured in Weekly Comic Bungee Jump, who can draw erotic illustrations better than anyone else and is the richest person alive and is really slick and handsome.
And that's my idea of how the film will come out.
You'd better make this film gripping. I want to grab the audience by the balls!
I'll grab them and squeeze. They won't be able to sit down for a year.
Holy shit.
Could I have your autograph?
Don't you know that Mr. Angawa's much too busy to spare the time to give an autograph to a mere peon like you?
Oh, he's so generous, too.
He sure is. Thank you so much.
Nice.
His boobs are kind of disappointing. He just put dots for the nipples.
You have a month and a half to go. You will make your deadline, won't you?
Oh, shit.
Rangawa's designs are so detailed that they're kind of hard to animate.
You never mentioned that before.
Kentaro, have you finished all that cleaning yet?
Yeah, get out of here.
I don't think it was appropriate to call anyone a mere anything.
I'll make a note of it.
Oh, wow.
Let's go, let's go.
All
I'm
right.
sticking up for him.
So,
So educational.
Really weird, kid.
it looks like we're going to have to complete this animation project in just a month and a half. And since I don't have a car,
Don't.
I have to carry everything.
Oh
He-
my
If
god.
he wipes out.
It really can get heavy when you have to carry a lot of them. Sometimes the going is pretty steep, especially since a lot of the animators now work out of their own homes.
Oh.
Different, which means that I've got to be on standby at the company all night long.
Holy shit.
Do you have any more cleanups for me?
And this just makes everything move faster.
Yeah.
There are a lot of animators, and they all draw just a little differently. So it's his job to make sure that they all draw the same way.
Oh, okay.
You're a better artist than even Mr. Ingawa. Original story by Tatsuya Ingawa. It's a fantasy spectacular about a group of kindergartners on a field trip who accidentally break a seal imprisoning an oni.
Are you going to go outside?
Yeah, I'm delivering some in-betweens.
Could you get me a beef bowl from Matsuya's on your way back?
No problem.
Give me a large beef bowl.
Ginger flavor beef for me.
Yeah, me too.
When animators get really busy, they eat less and less outside. They aren't getting the balanced nutrition they need.
No.
And the amount of unburnable trash in the building is building up fast.
This is actually very educational.
Very educational.
Cooking yourself something?
Actually, I was making a hot vegetable dish for the animators. I
If
don't want
he-
them getting scurvy.
He burns the animation studio down.
I've worked in a restaurant before.
Oh.
Or like smoke fucks things up or something.
Oh, Miss Chi is so sweet. She's always so encouraging to me. Yeah.
That face. No.
Of course, he has to go and see where she sat her ass on the toilet. My man is...
Just place their cute
Hey!
bottom on this.
He
If it's still warm.
can't keep getting away with this!
Yeah.
Why do I think
Why
these
is it
things
always the toilet?
bad? But I can't stop myself.
Hey, what are you doing leaving this pot on the...
Holy
He nearly
shit.
killed him!
Yeah.
So much junk. Oh,
That's just a photo.
what
Yeah.
a mess.
Yeah.
This is so disgusting. There's even leftover
Oh no.
food.
Is he gonna throw out things that aren't supposed to be thrown out?
Wow.
Clean it
Yeah,
up.
they just literally took photos.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Did you just straighten up my desk?
Yeah! Ah!
Idiot! Now I don't know where anything is anymore.
You should never mess with an animator's desk.
So educational.
But be more careful, Kin-chan.
How dare I scratch my new palms?
I love her.
What kind of progress report is this? You've just got 3 weeks to go and you haven't even started photographing the cells yet.
We'll start shooting a first batch of cells next week.
And will you be able to make the deadline with that?
The voice.
The director's running just a little bit behind. We're hoping that we might be able to work out a little delay in the timetable.
You were planning this from the beginning, weren't
No,
you?
no, of course not.
You do understand that this is a business, don't you? And you've got a deadline to meet or else.
But-
It is not like we're asking you to make a great work of art.
But consider how Mr. Ngawa feels about the project and the rest of the staff.
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the schedule.
Oh shit.
If you check your contract, you...
Ah!
I got it.
Ah!
Right on!
The voice acting, holy shit.
If you miss your deadline by so much as an hour, I'll destroy you. Go ahead, make my year.
Boss?
My section won't be finished on time.
Will we be okay, boss?
This has become the gravest crisis in our company's history. Indeed, at this point, it may even seem hopeless. We've got to bite the bullet and complete this film on time anyway.
We're really pushing it, though.
We'll have to completely reorganize the production sequencing.
Boss, the director's been hit by a car and is in the hospital.
No.
Wake me when it's
Throw it
over.
away.
Hey, boss.
Don't look at my face. That's all.
Yeah, just
Go
So
elsewhere.
is Kentaro gonna have to fill in for the director?
You gotta get your spirits up, Chi. It'll all work out.
Thanks for what you did back there. For taking the heat off me.
Did I do something noble unknowingly?
If I hadn't spilled that tea, none
Oh.
of this would have happened.
Yeah.
It was a giant accident. But it'll be okay, Chi. Come on, hang in there. Yeah.
But my job is so unimportant. All I do is paint cells all day long.
That sounds pretty important.
All I
Shouldn't
do
been
is
in
paint.
between or something.
But there are no jobs that are unimportant. Animation is pictures that move in color with real sound and voice.
Yes!
Plus, you can do all sorts of things with the characters that you never get away with doing in live action.
Yes!
And it's
Based!
the skills and talents of dozens of brilliant artists all working together to make it all happen.
It's a miracle!
Animation is incredibly cool. So let's not give up now.
Yeah!
We gotta go for the gusto. It's all a matter of studying.
The director's flat on his back, kid. Who's gonna check the shots?
I'll carry the key animation to the hospital.
There are a lot of shots that haven't even been worked out yet.
I got it. We could use computers like Disney does.
And CG takes a whole lot of time.
It's expensive as hell, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
We knew someone who worked in a computer graphics firm.
Wait!
It has come to me.
Are we gonna go back to the characters from the first episode?
Study, my notes.
Yep.
You owe me!
Were you actually getting continuity in this show?
Holy shit!
Yes, tea and software.
Kentaro!
Ah!
CG? Uh-huh. Animation? Yes, we could certainly animate wireframe models that could be outputted onto cells. I'll be waiting. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody.
The jiggles just don't stop.
I'll be right back.
Keep working.
Thank you so
Oh my
much,
God.
Kentaro.
I'm here to learn.
I need a reference for shot 218.
Bringing everybody back into this.
Film of me swimming? Will an 8mm video be fine?
Do you have a fax machine? I'll send it right off then.
Holy shit! This Giga Chad, big brain, massive, just... Oh, this move is gonna
All right,
be
and then there's a motorcycle sequence.
Here's the reference video you needed.
Hey, what about shot 230?
Right! Kentaro, get those cells to the photographers!
Right away!
Hello there. I'm from the Ghanaian noodle
Yes!
shop.
Yes!
Some lovely udon. Would you like to try my noodles?
Man.
It seems that animator types are especially attracted to girls like Noriko.
Help me peel the paper off these cells.
Oh my god.
Ah, the voice actresses just bailed on us!
Ah!
What?
Things.
That's not your fault.
Hi there. This is so cool.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Girls these days aren't nervous or shy at all. These two will work fine.
I thought they would, sir.
All right, now. When's
He
episode
is the
5 girl
director
coming
now.
in? Yeah.
The lab work is gonna blow the deadline. Kentaro!
Got it covered.
The golden boy is our only hope!
Yes.
There is another.
There is another! Yes!
And then, yes.
Leave the racing up to me.
That's the last reel.
Oh
is
my
fucking
god.
amazing.
Oh my god. Is that the test screening?
Yeah.
Cool, too cool.
Yeah, everyone else is scrutinizing it.
Yep,
yeah,
yep, uh-huh.
It's sacrificing his artistic vision, you know?
What's going on?
Yeah, they're taking notes, yeah.
To learn from it.
Could have been that they hate it. Oh God, what am I gonna do?
He dies of a heart attack at 25.
Hey, well, the people that were,
Yeah.
came together. Nice.
Fiend.
That was lovely.
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
Yes, I love it! If it were a woman, I'd marry it, call it Susie!
And then all of the crew go home and collapse.
Sleep. Yeah.
All right. I'll be expecting the final edit to be delivered in 2 days.
It looks like all we've got is a little tiny bit of cleanup work to do.
Yep, sure.
All right.
Kentaro is gone. His bicycle and luggage are all gone.
He ran away again! I don't believe this guy! This is getting ridiculous!
Wow, that is amazing.
I was not leaving me a virgin. Allow me deflowered!
What?
Aren't you
Holy
going with
shit.
the others? After Kentaro?
But I have work to do first. Somebody's gotta make sure this film has an ending.
All right.
He withdrew from Tokyo University Law School, but only after he had already completed all the requirements for graduation. He's traveled the highways and byways of Japan, trying out new jobs and positions and learning about life to the
Yep.
fullest.
On a car, a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He continues forward, seeking his destiny. And who knows? Perhaps he's destined to save the Japanese animation industry, or even the world.
Oh my god.
Kentaro, you taught me how fun this job could be, how important my job is. But I'll see you again someday. I know I will.
For the orgy.
No, you're missing the orgy, girl. Oh, that's a big-ass hill.
Study.
Oh my god. That is a finale. We got an Avengers Assemble. Like
straight up bring in all the continuity.
Yeah. That was truly badass. Like
I mean, that's what a
Golden Boy
director
indeed.
should do, is basically pull and collaborate with other people in order to make sure that they can then, delineate or basically give the tasks out and stuff like that so that it's all moving and grooving.
Right.
But
and the episode started with so people who draw animation are called animators, and it ended with all right. And just the live action, just pictures of desks and things like that, and it's just
oh boy,
yeah. God, and the voice acting was just so good.
The project manager, production manager, whatever, was just amazing.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Ow.
Yeah.
That was...
Animation is magic.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That was
incredible.
That was actually just a very enjoyable episode from a comedic standpoint, but also like from a serious standpoint.
Oh, yeah, from the story.
Like that was very satisfying seeing him be like, oh shit, I'm gonna do all these things to try and help out. I'm gonna give an inspirational speech to, try and keep things going. Oh, I'm gonna call in some favors with some associates.
Some people that should be able to accomplish the tasks that you guys are having trouble, filling in for these specific things.
Yep.
And then it's oh, cool, yeah, that sounds exactly like what a director should be, is basically calling in all the things that you need in order to make sure that the stuff gets done. And yeah, that's kind of feels like what typical outsourcing would be for an animation studio, is director knows somebody who we brought on really quick to do this, we
need to make a deadline.
This whole scene right here. So that one was all done by some random person that's been outside the studio working on that for a while. Cool.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, all right, it's done. The show's done. I'm kind of sad now that it's done, because if you're going to have that Avengers Assemble moment, then maybe that's actually in some ways why it's over, is that this is either something that wasn't actually in the source material and it's a way to have an ending, or it's cool, this is a moment that is like a very clear, all the encounters and stuff that
we're building up towards this.
We're building up to this, and then it's okay, now you go into the next arc or something like that after this, or whatever.
Sure. Yep.
But very cool. Having all the girls have their own specific kind of things where they would actually work well in helping make an animation project come to life felt really cool, because it's the celebration of animation in that, yes, it is basically a magical thing to think about all the moving parts and pieces
that need to work in order to have it happen. Yeah.
Right, because it's not just having animation work, but an animation project.
Right.
In that it's a
music, voice acting, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the times where you can't actually animate something on time, so it's let's get some computer graphics people and stuff, and let's make something work
to just make some tools so that way the people who are doing the other work can actually do it in a timely manner.
Sure.
The person, I like that they brought this up, the person that had the job of just no, I don't actually make anything original myself. I go through everything else that's been made and essentially, if I understand it right, remake it so that way it's all clean and looks like it was made by the same person.
Yeah. What I think they basically do is they seem to be tracing essentially what the drawings were that were done there, but slightly editing them in order to
make it fit a holistic vision.
Fit a holistic vision, and then the idea that Kentaro was like, "You're better artist than actually the mangaka, the actual guy," and it's like, well, maybe, yeah. But that's the thing. He gets to have that expediency because maybe it's I'm not drawing from nothing. I am drawing using an outline or something else out there as a reference point for let me melt these two together.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all he does. So yeah, his art is probably really good, very consistent.
Very educational.
Yes, it's all very educational. And I loved that they absolutely brought up this high value production thing isn't the only thing that our studio does.
Yeah, right.
We also, do some other work, if you know what I mean, in the adult side of things. And then they just start gushing about boob shape, and it's just like, yes!
I absolutely...
This is very educational!
Very educational, but I also absolutely believe that would be something that, animators and artists would 100% bond over and talk about. Of no. We are fussing over shape and color and things like that for all sorts of things. So yes, let's bring the passion into it. What exact kind of details, minute details and the shapes and things like that is our personal favorite.
Our personal favorite, yes indeed.
But
yes. So good.
He was actually a golden boy.
He was a golden boy.
Kentaro was truly deserving of the title.
The guy even said the line, golden boy is our only hope.
Exactly. Right.
I loved the loss of sanity of many of the characters as they were going through the whole process there.
The crossing off of the days on the calendar. And then,
I loved the example that they showed multiple times with how the people were absolutely not just living in the studio, but were like, oh, they just weren't eating well.
Yep.
So it's like oh, I forgot to eat. Oh, yeah, you're going to Matsuya's? Can you get me, like, this? But they all end up essentially ordering the same thing, showing that it's like oh, my God, they're probably all eating just grease, salt, and a little bit of protein.
Right, just something to just
tide them over.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Get enough energy
and
just
so
to
then,
keep going.
And so then when nice girl comes in and is like, hey, wanted to make sure you're eating right. I brought a bunch of, like, homemade food.
Yeah. They were like, oh,
a goddess, you know. Like, yes, of course they would be like, you are. Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Dwight
man,
Schrute. Thank you.
Right.
I really loved though that Kentaro didn't really harass the girl Chi in this instance here.
Yes.
Because in some ways, he was gonna get all the attention from all the other girls in this episode, but it was because he felt maybe just even more called up to the task here than he ever has been in the show. So this being something where he truly had to step up to the plate, rise to the occasion, no time to be horny. He was not concerned about how Chi saw him in this instance here. He was concerned about whether or not the production actually worked and people liked it.
The show must go on.
And I liked that while Chi and the other guy didn't have a moment to really enjoy the film because they were scrutinizing all the details and taking notes.
Yeah.
The ladies that came to assist Kentaro here were all like, oh yeah, that was wonderful. Yeah, we're the general audience that will watch this, and we give it the it was very good.
That's where the real wish fulfillment came in. A bunch of hot girls that show up and are like, oh yeah, this anime is great.
I mean, like, I think in general the main thing is that Kentaro didn't really do like the visuals and stuff like that.
Oh no, totally.
The fact that he was responsible for the production might have made them more motivated to, talk about how much they loved it. But the point still stands that was not what was in their heads at the moment.
Yes.
No, they just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
No, this isn't like, I would say, really entirely a wish fulfillment anime.
Oh, no.
This is a comedy with a wish fulfillment angle in there. But
exactly. Right.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm really glad that the motorcycle lady came back as just we need someone who is crazy on the streets,
and do the deliveries even faster because Kentaro doesn't have time for that.
Kentaro doesn't have time for that, and it's traffic laws, speed laws, something that can
to be ignored.
Prepare to be ignored, something that can go in between cars and things like that. Yep, there you go. It's done. Yep.
And then I liked that it then became a montage of everything working because the excitement came from not whether or not the project was going to succeed, but that all these people were coming together.
Right, seeing how.
Right, and that process I feel like was the beautiful celebration of an animation project, is that literally people that you never expect to be involved in this all have to come together in order to make this work. And it did.
Yep.
And now the anime's over. And go read the fucking manga, you know?
That's right.
It's very educational.
Study.
This was your slot, Jacob.
This was my slot. So it was a very short slot. So now there's a new thing. There's a new thing that's coming next. Now, this one should also be very educational. I'm going to be doing Bocchi the Rock.
Newer show.
One core, cute girls doing music, it seems like. Rock music specifically. And apparently it's very highly, received and reviewed and all of that stuff. Okay. So I'm very much interested in this. Definitely might be a little different than Golden Boy.
So it's a modern K-On?
Yeah, basically. I can just see it now. All the people that are like just reeing because they're like they're gonna watch modern K-On when they haven't seen K-On. Yeah. Well, sorry.
But all right, sounds awesome. And y'all, if you want to see that first episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.